Alright, you're looking at a chimney that was flashed about 3 weeks ago. The homeowner called me and said it was leaking pretty bad, if I can come out and take a look at it. So you can clearly see why it's leaking. There's more caulking than flashing. I don't understand why people would put a ton of caulking on a new flashing job, but it is what it is. So let's take it from here. We removed all the shingles, and I removed all the underlayment. I wanted to check the decking to make sure that it wasn't rotten. So then we went back with the 30-pound UL rated felt, went 4 inches up the sides of the chimney, and then I went around it 8 inches with ice and water shield. The flashing I went with is a 26 gauge galvanized. It's custom. Made it a little wider on the deck and on the upside of the bricks. I wanted to bypass the original cut. I had to cut the wall flashing in the middle and overlap it about 6 inches because the chimney was bowed in the middle. Usually you can grind it down, but in this case the chimney was bowed about 2 inches and approximately 10 to 12 inches across. I think that's the problem with the last guy. When he put a single piece on, there was a 2.5 inch gap at the top, and he just filled it with like 3 tubes of caulking. So I counted my cut about 2 inches into the brick. I'm using counter flashing. It's got an 1.75 inch return. The pan on the back side is 24 inches wide, and you can't really put a cricket on this chimney because it sits right on the gable. Prior to installing my base flashing, behind each piece is probably a 2-inch bead that crisscrosses of the 2300, and then I use masonry nails. I'm not a big fan of lead anchors. Most of the time they don't grip, and when they pull out you have a nice size hole to fill in. I also use rivets for my counter flashing. I think it's a much cleaner look. Prior to installing this, we went around and we checked all the mortar joints, and we filled in any cracks that we seen. This product we're using is a 2310 made by GeoCell, and it's just a waterproofing for the bricks. It's a good idea to do a tuck point on any chimney flashing job. This chimney is done, but it's a good idea whenever you finish any job that you're doing, walk around, check it out, make sure you didn't forget any little things. Something as simple as cementing the tie-in, where the new shingles and the old come together.